God is currently warning you that an individual you trust is being exposed. This is a crucial message. Avoid skipping it since you may miss out on an opportunity that could change your life forever. Pay close attention. Please refrain from scrolling any further. This is the information you need. You are not in this location by chance. I've been attempting to contact with your spirit, and I can now hear you clearly. Refrain from turning away. Please remember this. Failure to hearken could result in the loss of the blessing for which you have prayed. The knowledge you will get has the ability to profoundly affect your future, safety, and direction. This must be done promptly. This is sacred. You may overlook an opportunity that God had specifically designed for you if you depart before the conclusion. To accept this word, say Amen. I have kept a close eye on you, my kids. It took some time. I have been benevolent. However, the moment has arrived for me to express my opinion. Someone is watching over your home, not just with the naked eye, but also with the eyes of a spirit seeking to steal, damage, and destroy. I perceive it, but you may not. Even though you may not be aware of it, I am aware of it. Something is happening behind my back that is not my duty. A plan is ready to be executed at any time. My voice will catch you off surprise if you ignore it. This is not intended to instill dread in you. This is meant to awaken your consciousness. You have encountered numerous distractions, delays, temptations, and concerns. However, I would like you to remain attentive. A startling event occurred last night. You may have already noticed the tension, unease, and shift in the mood. That is not a fabrication of your own. My spirit is stirring your heart to prepare you. You are now required to return to me. Not now, not next week, and certainly not after you make another misstep. You must return to me before the sun sets to assure your safety. Due to the fact that not all individuals will be standing when the sun sets, some will fall as a result of their failure to heed my warning. Some individuals will rise because they have confidence in me at this time. If you believe that this is a direct message intended for you, please enter 111. You get the sense that no one understands the difficulties you are enduring. You are under the assumption that you are alone. However, I can see you weeping at night. I can see you're nervous and stressed. I will remain with you. I've not declined. It is imperative that you attend to this matter, however, you should not disregard it. The trap is located just outside your entryway. A wholesome one, not a physical one. The opponent is also hoping to create an intimate friendship tonight. He intends to disrupt your tranquility, enter your residence, and alter the plans I have devised for you. I guarantee that he will not prevail if you maintain your attachment to me. My guardians will be present at the entrance to greet you. I will ignite my fire in order to ensure the safety of your family. The person who wishes to consume you will be uninformed of the value of your things, and he will be unable to control them. However, you cannot wait. Resolve the issues that require attention. Deactivate any gadgets that require deactivation. Remove items from your existence that you are aware are not from me. For weeks, if not months, my soothing voice has informed you of this. However, you continued to delay it. You frequently said you would change your plans for tomorrow. There is no tomorrow when a hurricane hits tonight. I would like you to be as vigilant as the Israelites were in Egypt when it comes to your residence. Pronounce my name in front of the entrances. Declare my lineage over your family. Please repair your spirit. Recite the prayers once more. Peruse the Bible. Maintain a peaceful atmosphere. You have nothing to worry about as long as you remain secure with me, as I am disrupting the spiritual world while others laugh and make fun of me. However, you will experience the burden of a battle that you were never intended to fight alone if you depart from my protection. I choose you. You've been identified. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. Instead, your obedience is the reason for my safety. My defense is initiated by your surrender. Do not delay in contacting me until you are injured. Now proceed to me so that the misery can pass through your door. No, the objective of this message is not to cause fear. I'm giving it to you in order to assure your salvation. You are aware of the feeling of being duped. It is a genuine experience to be observed by those who are opposed to your progress. The adversary has observed your calling, but you are unconscious of it. He understands the unique benefit you have gained in life. He has observed you persevere through circumstances that should have been devastating. He is currently attempting to develop a plant near your home, as he has previously been unable to damage you. He intends to induce you to obtain sufficient sleep. I am aware of it, however. Everything is visible to me. You may assume you are merely tired. You may believe that it is simply a result of stress or poor luck. But it's more than that in a spiritual sense. It has been ongoing, and tonight is a critical evening. However, you are not alone. I am in agreement with you. I will protect you. I will speak up for you. There is no weapon that can injure you. Nevertheless, I will advocate for you. Do not try to accomplish all tasks independently. If your spirit warns you that something is wrong, don't pretend that everything is fine. It is palpable. It was present in your visions. You have experienced a sense of heaviness. When no one is present, shadows may be able to move. These are not arbitrary occurrences. These are signs from God. I will now be explicit. Do not disregard them. Pray as if your life is at risk tonight. May God bless your home, purify your heart, forgive those who have wronged you, proclaim my name in every room, read Psalm 91 aloud, play worship music at home, redirect your attention back to me, and when my children call on me, I will show my strength. Your significant advancement has been postponed for an excessive amount of time. Your peace has been interrupted for an extended period of time. Your sleep has been disrupted for an extended period of time. I'll be drawing a line tonight, and anyone there will be able to watch my hand move. Individuals who disregard this term will be ensnared in a tempest that they are unable to escape. However, you are mine. You are still capable of returning to safety, despite the fact that you are not powerless. We've not forgotten about you. Despite the fact that the enemy glanced at you, he cannot physically interact with you without my permission. Afterward, I declare that I have had enough. However, I need both your consent and your heart. I need you to quit. There will not be any extra contests. There will be no further delays. Tonight, you chose. The point of my warning was not to terrify you. It is designed to stimulate you. Your residence is under surveillance by an individual. I genuinely believe that. What I've been nurturing within you is jeopardized by an intruder that attempts to disrupt, intimidate, and eventually destroy it. Being excessively passionate about one's emotions is not that unusual. The strain, the disquiet, the unusual dreams, the flickers in the air, the sudden fights, and the disrupted sleep. Life is currently tough, but it is not the only factor. This is being used by the adversary to evaluate the boundaries surrounding you. However, I established those boundaries, and if you remain with me, I will ensure that no injury is inflicted upon them. If you have genuine faith in me right now, please dial 222. You were so near to being able to make progress. You were mere inches from experiencing tranquility. However, there is always an obstruction that prevents you from approaching it. It was a betrayal, a distraction, an attack, and a delay. It is strange that events continue to occur in a way that contradicts your impending ascension. It's not a matter of chance. It is because hell has observed your exceptional qualities. You possess a unique gift that will benefit not only yourself, but also future generations. That is something the adversary cannot ignore. Yet, it is critical to maintain vigilance. My hand is stronger than any threat I may issue to you. My guardian spirits aren't just standing around. No, my words are not a mere whisper in the midst of the tempest. The rumble of thunder brings an end to the chaos. Nobody will be able to hurt you if you stay with me. However, you are required to retrieve me once more, my child. Never act half-heartedly, and only sometimes act fully, entirely, and madly. You cannot combat what you cannot see in the absence of my presence. I observe the nights when you experience anxiety regarding potential complications. I am aware of situations in which you consider the most negative consequences that could occur. However, have you forgotten my identity? The ocean was divided by me. I locked the lion's jaws. Together with my assistants, I traversed areas of fire. I revived the dead. I was able to calm storms with a single word. Why do you believe that I am unable to assist you with your situation? I am cautioning you because the spiritual realm is quite active tonight. There are forces aiming to affect your interactions with me, as well as your ideas and feelings. The confusion, heavy feeling, and incessant tension you have been experiencing are entirely your own. No, I am not the one who is causing difficulty. I am the God of harmony. If there is no peace, then an outside force has sought to infiltrate. Do not allow it to enter. Avoid contemplating matters that divert your attention from the truth. Avoid accepting lies that claim you are not loved, secure, or deserving. Those fabrications are the product of an adversary who has suffered defeat and is determined to undermine you, as he is aware of the services I have rendered to you. You would be brave and fearless to walk if you only saw yourself through my eyes. You are accompanied by other individuals in that residence. I am present. I am with you in spirit. He can call, but you must open the door so he can enter. This can be motivated by fear, wrath, disobedience, or pride. Close the door. Raise your voice in prayer. Pronounce my name. Say whatever I say. Sing even when you are feeling down. Regardless of your thoughts of sadness, offer praise. This is how one combats. This is not a simulated situation. I reiterate once more. Something is meant to happen tonight. However, you will not merely endure if you maintain your attachment to me. You will be elevated to a superior position. The assault is real, as is the subsequent miracle. In the spiritual realm, the actions I am taking are more significant than the emotions you experience in the physical realm. Work is being done in the background. I've shifted my intentions. Traps are being eliminated. I'm removing people from your life who are meant to be a distraction. During these intervals, have faith in me. To show that your faith is still strong, say the number 333. You're not doomed. We've not forgotten about you. You're not alone. You're mine. And no one can take what belongs to me unless it simply disappears. I'd appreciate it if you could react quickly. Please release the stuff that I have instructed you to renounce. The addiction, the negative relationship, and the constant surrender are eroding your strength and impairing your ability to see clearly. Tonight is your chance to take back control, gain confidence, and protect your home, family, and mind. Do not merely survive when I am present. Thrive. I shall not be intimidated by the enemy's threats. In addition, I will wait at your door tonight to see everything myself. I will inform any entity that attempts to enter your space that it is not welcome. If you respond in the affirmative, I will tidy up your home. This is more than just your home. It is also the place where your spirit lives. Purify your spirit. Eliminate the anxiety. Eliminating the wrath. Open the windows and let my air to enter your body once more. Pronounce my name loudly. The snake should not be accommodated. Suppress any scary phrases with my truth. You have permitted certain voices to become excessively near. You've been listening to information that does not come from me. Music, discussions, media, and even seemingly innocent phrases are imbued with darkness. Clean it up. Please do not allow these products to worsen your sleeplessness. I am attempting to help you fall back asleep. I am ready to restore your happiness, but you must aid me. I cherish you more than the ocean can hold. I am impervious to any attack due to the superiority of my power. I'm closer to you than the air you exhale. I'm not a remote deity. I am your father. I will supply you with protection. I will advocate for you. Additionally, I have been anticipating your response with patience. Tonight is not a typical evening. An individual is drawing a line. Either you accept my assertions that I am, or you let your doubts prevail. However, I'd prefer you to rise. Please stand. I want you to be able to trust me again. It is possible that the events occurring in your vicinity may be incomprehensible to you. However, if you believe in me, I will turn every adversity into a triumph. I will turn every difficult event into a triumph. I will demonstrate what has been concealed beneath your door. I will also demolish the thing that was intended to hurt you. Please return to preserve the eyes. I can tell you that my limbs are still open. My grace is still available to you. However, time is passing. It is almost the end of the day. Before the sun sets, you must make a decision. I'm about to reveal facts that will protect your life, family, and mission. Currently, each word I speak into your soul is laced with both love and dread. Indeed, both simultaneously. I'm issuing you this warning out of affection. I feel driven to speak thoughts that others will not, because I am able to perceive things that you cannot. Maintain awareness of your surroundings. A struggle is currently taking place in your spiritual realm. No, it isn't just a concept. It is not merely a sensation of malaise. This is not a mere coincidence. The darkness is striving to penetrate your existence. The goal for the evening is to infiltrate your anxieties, thoughts, and stillness. However, you have the ability to act. You aren't vulnerable. You are not at risk while you are in my custody. It is possible that you believed that no one understood you. You may be wondering why your life seems so difficult right now. However, this is owing to your continual disagreement. Not with people, but with objects that vibrate whenever they hear my name. I made the decision for you to stand firm and not leave, hide, or surrender. You were intended to be present at this moment. For the entire hour, I inhaled into your lungs. It is not the right time to renounce your faith. If you believe that you have been targeted and are unharmed, enter the number 555. Your opponent has observed you. He is aware of what scares you. He understands the variables that lead to your emotions of depression. He has the ability to murmur the appropriate amount of lies to cause you to doubt my intentions. However, I am currently helping you to resolve your confusion. Clearing your eyesight will allow you to see this for what it really is. The situation is unlikely to improve. This is more than just a collection of unrelated angry feelings. It pertains to your vocation. It relates to your home. You are on the brink of experiencing this. Don't underestimate the power I've put within you. There's more to you than you realize. This is the reason why the assaults seem so authentic. This is why the conflict seems so personal. The enemy does not waste time on individuals who have no existence as it is. He pursues people who are marked, light, and serve a purpose. That's you. This is the reason you have been experiencing insomnia. This is the cause of your mental perplexity. However, I am currently working to quiet the tempest within you. You do not need to engage in this dispute on your own. It was never permissible for you to do so. You have worked tirelessly to keep the situation intact. However, I did not request that you do this. I did not request an exceptional level of effort. I requested surrender. I did not request perfection. Rather, I requested trust. You are not obligated to give me with any evidence. It is unnecessary for you to obtain my protection. I have already started the process. However, you are compelled to journey through it. You cannot claim to trust me while simultaneously experiencing constant fear. You cannot assert your confidence in God if your soul is filled with doubt. I require your whole spirit, not even a small portion of it. Not when it is easy for you. I require your presence. I require your prayers. You must have trust that I am the same God who divides oceans, moves mountains, and keeps lions from biting. I have witnessed the criminals who attempt to form a gathering around your residence. The spirits have been circling in anticipation of the opening of a door, but they refuse to pass my border. They will not look into the material I have preserved. As long as you remain in my shadow, you will not experience any adverse consequences. This evening is unlike any other. I reiterate once more. Please do not go to bed without informing me of my name. Please do not close your eyes until I order you to enter. When I do, fear must leave. Twywood Type 12. If you believe that Jesus' blood continues to safeguard your residence, you have the ability to take action. You have armaments. Prayer is the cure you need. Your armament is prayer. My word is indisputable. Do not simply wait for things to improve. Assume a viewpoint consistent with the ethos. Speak up. Engage in a conversation about existence. Tell the truth. Prevent the adversary from carrying out any schemes under my name. Inform concern that it is not appropriate for its current location. Inform anxiety that it has dissipated. Inform your melancholy that it is transient. When you speak with trust, heaven moves. I have not exposed you to any potential hazard. I have provided you with the relevant items. I contacted you. I will listen to you if you speak. If you wait for conditions to improve on their own, you will forfeit the blessings I have already supplied. I have given up authority. I have lavished compassion upon others. The shield has been emptied. Try to gain it. Utilize it. Distinguish it. What people said about you is unimportant. The person who left is immaterial. It is irrelevant what the world has referred to you as. I assert my ownership of you. I assert that you have been rescued. I want you to know that you are valued, protected, and embraced. Heaven is powered by the voices of individuals who wish to participate, but it is fostered by a community that works together. These people in our community are looking for hope and repair, and every present you provide is a source of living water. Our collective mission is based on the promise, give, and it will be given to you. I am now inviting you to emerge from the shadows and join this circle of prayer. Arrive with a purpose, engage in conversation, and plant your seed in healthy soil. Let us collectively open the heavens. Today, release your seed, become a member of our community, and observe the blessings that God delivers into your life. However, it is critical to follow the regulations. You cannot continue to manipulate darkness and expect light to flood in. You are limited to walking in one direction at a time. You are required to choose. Release the things that are blocking you from contacting me. This is something that you are aware of. I have already informed you in a murmur. This case has already been found to be guilty. You are already aware, so there is no need to inquire further. It is imperative that you adhere to the regulations. There are numerous things I wish to relinquish in relation to you. There are various benefits that you have yet to consider. A sense of tranquility that is unparalleled. A level of preference that is unreasonable in the real world. However, it is impossible to place new wine in ancient wineskins. I am unable to administer a new anointing in a situation where there is a compromise. Perform a thorough cleaning of the residence. Purifies the spirit. Reunite with your earliest passion. Kindly return to me. This acts as the final notice. I'm not placing a penalty on you. I am working to secure your safety. When Noah constructed the ark, no one anticipated that it would rain. They were amused. They were not perturbed by the placards. They proceeded to live their normal lives. However, it was too late to prepare when the rain started. I am giving you of this knowledge now to keep you from being swept away in the impending flood. As you build your ark, say prayers. Prepare to revere from the comfort of your own home. Collect your family and utilize my name. People are unable to prevent the impending event, therefore it will occur. It is essential to approach the activity with a positive mindset. If you choose, I may also offer coverage for you. Nobody will be able to enter your home. I will terminate the clandestine schemes that were devised. I shall bestow my blessings on you in the presence of everyone. However, you are obligated to join me, not only tonight, but every evening thereafter. No, there is no halt at the moment. Currently, the situations are distinct. God, I am the one who created you and brought you through fires that were intended to destroy you. When everyone else left, I stayed. At this moment, I would like you to concentrate on the time, as your actions tonight will have a significant impact on tomorrow. Something is seeking to disturb your peace, and I will not let it to. However, you must stop hesitating. You're already aware of this. You have experienced an internal tremor that has drawn you back to me. However, you have been preoccupied, apprehensive, and concerned with other concerns. You have delayed receiving the items that your soul yearns for from me. Your spirit has been reduced as a result of drinking water from depleted wells. You are aware of this, yet you are concerned about returning because you believe I will not accept you due to your shame. That is not accurate. I do not experience feelings of humiliation. I shall not procrastinate in delivering my retribution. I am ready to resuscitate you. I do not having a rank. I am extending my hand to assist you in regaining your balance. However, I will not demand that you do so. I let you make your own decisions because I want your love to be true. You must now use your determination to return home. The person monitoring your home believes that you will be preoccupied for an extended period of time, allowing them to get access. If you believe your return outweighs your deficiency, enter 777. The enemy craves more than just your brains. He desires to become a member of your family. He wants you to remain composed. Your happiness is his objective. The sudden weight you felt last week, the unexpected fight, was rather unusual. You believed that you had overcome the urge to revert to your previous behaviors. It wasn't an accident. These assaults were planned in advance of your ominous future. If you completely utilize the potential within you, it will transform your life and break the chains of others. This is why I must speak at a high pace. Because the time it takes to respond to me is allowing something else to occupy a position near your destiny that is not right. However, I must tell you the truth. There is still a possibility. The snare remains unlocked. The strategy was failed. What I planned to strike you with was not delivered. I sent angels to stop the onslaught. I ensured the security of your residence, though you were unaware of it. However, I need your help at this time. I require your approval. Not only your words, but also your actions. Tonight is not a typical evening. A line was made in the sand. You requested that God assist me with my migration. You've requested confirmation. You requested a sign. The symptom is present. This is me, plainly and promptly, informing you that I cherish you. Love can also be a warning sign of impending danger. Currently, you are feeling that sensation in your thorax. It is not dread. It sounds like your essence is emerging. That is the real you returning. You should not have slept for such an extended time. You've allowed your faith to fade. However, I'll rekindle it. Not one that is rapidly depleted, but one that will inspire you to pursue your passion. Nonetheless, you must make a decision and not take another half measure. It has ended. When I am prepared and you are prepared right now, I will enter your home and unlock the door immediately upon your consent. The enemy's entire plan must unravel upon my arrival. The gloom will pass. The uncertainty will clear. It will become more robust. Chaos may initially appear to be disorder, yet it will eventually act as an incubator for miracles. You have repeatedly expressed your desire for peace, but peace cannot be reached without first establishing peaceful ties. It is imperative that you accompany me in order to be at ease. Please avoid from only visiting me at bad times. When you're afraid, don't just say a prayer. Your spirit is not what I desire. I want your confidence, not your performance. Each seed evolves into a source of light, combating the existence of darkness. Jesus claims that by giving water to others, you will receive it yourself. This is not historical. It is an ongoing commitment to your future. Approach this situation with a strategy and faith. Giving can help you realize the potential that God has already built for your life. It is important to inform you that there are multiple hazards that I wish to protect you from. Additionally, my internal state is improving. There is a breakdown in trust and distance between you and your family. Others cannot see the misery you are experiencing in your bedroom. I understand the scenario. The sensation is palpable. I am also not ignoring it. I will be relocating to this location. However, it is necessary to relinquish in order to recover. Additionally, the act of yielding begins with truthfulness. Avoid assuming everything is in order. I am already aware of the truth. I am aware that you are tired. I understand that the stuff you're carrying are too heavy for you. Someone should have inquired about your well-being, but no one did. I am aware that you were required to remain resolute in order to support everyone else. I am currently located next to you. It is not necessary for you to resolve all issues. I am merely requesting that you provide it to me. I understand the difficulties you are having. I am aware of some information that you would wish to remain confidential. I am aware of the numerous instances in which you have grinned in public while weeping behind closed doors. You are no longer obliged to transfer it separately. It will be lifted during this period. It is unnecessary for you to inform me. Allow your emotions to be responsive. The remainder of the tasks will be my responsibility. Tonight is a sacred night. This moment is sacred. The decision you make today could have a profound impact on the world in 10 years. It is just nasty. Because I'm not only aiming to save you, I am working to reinstate your feeling of purpose. You have been living below the level of your vocation. You've endured patterns that I would kill to eliminate. Tonight, these rules are being broken. However, you are obligated to join me. If you comply, you will be fortunate. You will discover peace when you finally let go of your hopes. I am prepared to provide you with the answers you have been seeking, provided that you have faith in my abilities. I shall not simply state that I will be vigilant for you tonight. I assure you that I will restore the damage. I tell you that I will strengthen you, relieve your tension, and revive the desire you thought had faded forever. I still have intentions for you. You have not forfeited your opportunity. You haven't caused any damage. You are not at a tremendous distance. The fact that you are reading this shows that I did not simply keep your life for the sake of it. You are going to excel. I'll be able to move my limb. However, the objective of this warning is not limited to ensuring your safety. It facilitates alignment. You're still alive. There is still passion and potential. I am still present and engaged in communication with you. It was not motivated by rage, but by a strong affection. You're mine. You're my forever. Despite your seeming mistrust and inquiry into all topics, I kept my faith in you. We are sending this message to you due to the fact that you are currently on the brink of a battle and are unable to fully comprehend the situation. Someone or something is attempting to penetrate your home, disrupt it, and undermine your faith, but I will not let it. Not while my voice is close to you or your heart is lured back to me. However, it is not advisable to make light of the situation. It is not appropriate for you to behave as though this is any other evening. A transformation is underway. It is palpable. Even if you cannot express it, your essence is aware. It is critical that you awaken, because the future is not a trivial pastime. It is more important than ever that you say yes at this moment. I can't guarantee that the structures you've built will last if you don't pray for your family. Safeguard your residence and return to the concealed location. However, I will ensure that everything remains secure if you contact me immediately. If you are aware that this is the location to which you must proceed, type 1710. It appeared like you were surrounded by forces beyond your control. Getting cash has been a difficult task. They are no longer in a relationship. No one has been kind to your intellect. It's not only a mental construct. In other words, the spiritual pressure is attempting to breach your defenses. However, the adversary failed to consider one issue. I own this property. If I claim possession of an item, no one else will be able to access it unless you provide it to me. You aren't vulnerable. You're not doomed. We've not forgotten about you. I have had an impact on your existence. My essence is carried by you. I am more noisy than the tempest, despite its size. I am the light that extinguishes the shadow as it approaches your door, even if it is moving. I am not prowling the floor because I am unsure of what to do. I've already earned victory. I need simply your permission to resume my duties. Please don't ignore your identification. You are not owned by fear. You are not stuck in the past. You are no longer the same person you were. Individuals may disparage you as a result of the errors you have committed. However, I'll address you by your given name. I mark you as saved. I choose you. You're mine. Additionally, no one who is monitoring your residence has the authority to curse what I have already graced. However, be cautious. Sure, some pieces of your existence need to be removed. You comprehend my point. It is useless for me to record them. You are already certain of it. It took some time. I was ready for you to change. I spoke in a hushed tone. I exerted myself. However, I am now being forthright. If you don't set it down, it will draw you in the opposite direction you want to travel. It will allow you to enter through doors that you implored me to keep closed. It will result in events that I did not expect in your story. I am not interested in draining your delight. I am committed to protecting your essence. I'm not interested in exercising any kind of control over you. I want to make sure you're safe from an invisible entity. Regardless of how much time you think you have, the adversary has already arrived. He is circling in an attempt to maintain your numbness for an extended period. He wants you to believe that the situation is not as serious as you think, but he is more adamant about the issues that are most important to you. However, I have established a boundary tonight, and I am now positioned to protect you from all of the elements that were intended to cause you harm. If you believe that God protects your family from any harm, type Fop Fin Fifiv. Avoid being disturbed by extraneous noise. Do not let your head convince you otherwise. Your soul knows what is proper. You are not in need of the opinions of others. You require my assurance. Your existing escape routes are sufficient. I'm required to be present. You've already got plenty of opportunities to run. It is recommended that you rise. Please observe me. Kindly repeat my name. I am listening, regardless of whether your voice trembles or you believe you are undeserving. I do not need a forceful supplication. I require only an honest spirit. Heaven will answer promptly as you open your mouth. The chains will eventually snap. The darkness will dissipate. You will be surrounded by angels. It's not because you deserve it. I pledged to do so. I promised you that I would never abandon you or forget about you. Because I informed you that no weapon designed to hurt you would be successful. Furthermore, I never falsify information. You think you're just getting through the night. However, I'm preparing you for the forthcoming season. The enemy intended to disable you tonight. He believed that tonight would be the final straw for you. However, he was unaware that I had already developed a plan to rescue you. These words have already been sent. I had already started my fire around your house. And you indeed are marching toward victory, not defeat. However, avoid discontinuing at this time. Avoid being tranquil. It is critical that you avoid adopting the habit of spiritual apathy. Tonight should be unique. This word is meant to spark a long-term awakening, not a brief moment. Recite the prayers once again. Return to the act of devotion. Continue to say my name until all of the fabrications are removed. Repeat my words till you find peace. This is not mere hyperbole. This is sacred. It is not necessary for you to return to worship. I'm interested in developing a romantic relationship with you. You are being called to actual authority, joy, and impact. Short-term solace is not unfamiliar to you. However, I am now interested in offering you something more substantive. I am providing you with an item that neither the universe nor hell can withstand. I'm advocating for myself. Your years are all that is needed. A willing agreement rather than a perfect yes. If you give me the remaining stuff, I'll take care of them. I shall deal with what is unseen to you. I will silence the voices in your mind. I will fix the issue you thought was unsalvageable. I will retrieve what you assumed was lost. Individuals monitoring your home will be surprised as to why they are unable to contact me because my cover will be so thick. The present moment is spiritually significant for you. Something is watching over your home. It's also not about individuals. This is the type of presence that seeks to disturb your tranquility, render your residence unsettling, and induce you to question the words I have spoken regarding you. However, you are spared by this. This word is currently being used. I'm aware of the upcoming occurrences. I shall not keep silent while danger reaches your doorstep. I will not keep mute as I watch your pulse pulsate slowly. I am not calling you tonight to frighten you. Rather, I am contacting you to ensure your safety, advise you, and wake you up before an event of great consequence occurs. If you continue to delay me, something sacred will be lost. However, if you answer now, I will change what was meant to harm you into something useful. If you believe God is in control of this fight and will protect you, type WADDANTINDUSIN. You have been a source of strength for others for an extended period of time. Although your heart is shattering, you maintain a smile and present yourself as unfazed in order to avoid appearing vulnerable. However, I did not order you to transport everything. You were never expected to handle that stress, weight, and terror alone. You connected power with armor because you thought it was the only way to assure your survival. However, I would prefer that you take a more proactive approach. I want you to leave the circumstance since it no longer feels like a burden and instead serves as a source of witnessing. You may now rest. Please allow me to transport you. Allow me to join in a struggle that you were never meant to fight alone. Although there have been threats, there are also other factors that surround you. Your protection has also been provided by my grace and angels. I have plans, and so does the opposition. Additionally, I avoid losing. I am setting the opposite snare for each one he has placed to hurt you. I am removing all curses placed on your family. I'm preventing any malevolent force from approaching. However, you are required to remain under my protection. You must decide whether or not to remain with me. You cannot continue to approach me in panic and then leave in arrogance. You cannot use me as a backup plan in the event of an unexpected malfunction. I strive to be the first person you interact with, rather than the last. I desire your heartbreak. Certainly, but I also desire it when things are going well. I want you to revere me before the fight ends. I must hear your voice before the storm ends. Faith appears in this manner. That is the place of the power. Show your belief in me. Engage in conversation with me when no one else is present. Get down on your knees no matter how tired you are. When you have a scattered mind, open the Word. Because then is when I perform my most audible miracles, those quiet, hidden acts of faith that no one sees. I was aware of the current issues. I am aware that you are being attacked intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually at the same time. However, the adversary is incapable of comprehending. My people are not shattered by that duress. It prepares them. I used the same fire that killed you to strengthen you. God says that this is an urgent message intended specifically for you, and I am leading your heart to receive it since the timing is divine. According to God, the veil between the present and the future is becoming thinner, which is why you are forced to read this message right now. According to Archangel Michael, he has been trying to contact you for several days by sending you messages, uttering warnings, and protecting your safety from undetected energies. Today, a similarly unusual event occurred in the spiritual realm. Your future spouse has sent you a direct message. Their prayers, thoughts, and chanting your name in the spirit world were in preparation for God to deliver this message to you. God assures you that you are secure. There will be no complications. I agree with you. I now want you to do an action that will bring God's favor into your life right now. Believe me. Use your finger to pick the like icon in this video. Do not think of it as just selecting a button and executing it. It's similar to the act of releasing a pipe. It's like saying to God that I'm ready for your favor to be focused toward me. I am ready to receive your blessings. I am prepared to go on a spiritual journey that will connect my life to paradise. The like mark represents your endorsement. Press it now to experience the transformation. The person you will marry has been feeling an uncommon spiritual strain that they are unable to express to others owing to the great intuition that God has placed on them. They have been able to sense, dream about, long for, and feel your energy from a distance. They are aware of your identity because your energy has been present in their visions, even though they are unable to determine your name at this moment. They've been tracking signals in several spots and are looking for you in crowds. They are looking for an entity that they are unable to articulate. However, their spirit knows exactly who it is. It's you. God believes that thinking about you influences the rhythm of their heartbeat. Nothing can stop me from connecting them in a way that will have a substantial impact on their future. Archangel Michael advises you that the person you plan to marry has lately been subjected to a spiritual assault. The adversary attempted to divert their attention, keep them from focusing on the right person, and confuse them. Someone in their life appeared to care about them and tried to emotionally claim them, despite the fact that they were never supposed to be in a relationship with that person. However, God intervened. The illusion was destroyed, the door was locked, and the harmful link was cut by God to ensure that your future spouse is emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually free. That door closed because God is preparing them for you even if they are not aware of it. He says, I separated them to prepare them for you. You didn't realize it, but your future spouse was sending you spiritual signs. They have been thinking about the future and asking God's guidance on love, marriage, stability, and clarity. Where is the person I'm supposed to be with? They prayed to God when they were in excruciating torment. What is the reason I have not yet encountered them? God inquired quietly. They're on their way. They're also gazing at you. This message is part of the message that God is sending to them. God uses this period to prepare you emotionally, spiritually, and energetically for the next relationship. This person is not simply entering your life to demonstrate affection for a short time. According to God, they are meant to be in your life. The person who will be your companion is presently being selected. They are learning to be patient, overcome previous challenges, let go of old memories, and break hereditary tendencies. As they grow older, they will be able to adore you with deep, loyal, and real affection. They were scared of love for a long time, cautious, and unsure of their own worth as a result of certain occurrences. However, God has been nurturing their emotional development, healing their wounds, and softening their spirits to ensure that they do not disturb the planned sequence of events when you return. He says, "I am preparing them for you in a manner that is impossible for you to observe." Even though they are unable to observe you, the person you will marry is currently thinking of you. They think about your physical appearance, the sound of your voice, how your eyes sparkle when you smile, and the experience of being close to you. They want to talk to you, hold your hand, and build a lasting bond with you. They imagine waking up next to someone who is aware of their thoughts, exudes calm, and will be at their side in any situation. According to God, that person is you. At times, the person you would marry felt as if they had abandoned their love. They were hollow, disappointed, and tired of empty promises that did not come true. I'm tired of those who expressed the correct thoughts but didn't present any evidence to back them up. They wondered if their future would be lonely and if there was such a thing as true love. Every time they tried to flee from love, God put your spirit in their dreams as a reminder that help is on the way. They heard God's voice say, "Do not give up. Your person is closer than you may think." Please keep in mind that each seed you plant in this quest will grow into a torch that shines light into another's darkness. I'm currently addressing you in this method. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and you will receive. Giving to you is more than just a verse designated for Jesus. It is an ongoing commitment that affects your future. I'd like to extend an invitation to you at this time through a simple act of trust. Approach this situation with a feeling of purpose, honesty, and hope. The amount you contribute today is not a donation. Your heavens are opened via the act of spiritual obedience. Relinquish your seed and witness what rewards God delivers into your life. If you've been waiting and hoping for this person and are full of hope, you should take a small but powerful step of faith right now. Enter only one word in the remarks section below. Amen. That word should serve as a spiritual guarantee to heaven that you are ready to receive the love that has been predestined for you, demonstrating your alertness and preparedness. Allow your amen to ascend. The person who will become your husband is currently aligning and preparing, but they are unaware of the reason for the shift in their spirit. According to God, the person you will marry is emotionally attracted to you. They occasionally feel a sensation of imminent expectancy, as if something major is about to happen. They are eager, but they are unsure as to why. They occasionally experience apprehension, as if they are being urged to prepare for an event that would substantially impact their life. According to God, the rendezvous is with you. Currently, God wants you to know that the person you'll marry is praying for you. They have prayed to God for the protection of the person they wish to be with. They have begged God to remove bad people from their life, heal their spirits, strengthen their souls, and grant them vision and clarity. Despite the fact that they do not know you in person, they have a spiritual connection with you. They place the highest priority on your security. They wish for you to improve. They are concerned about your safety. They're interested in your satisfaction. Their very being already loves you. Archangel Michael informs you that he stands between you and any entity attempting to establish contact with you. He is always examining the path ahead, removing any barriers, cutting ties with unwanted people, and preventing spiritual interference from obstructing his development. There were forces attempting to trap you in the emotions, pain, and confusion of the past. One or more people in your past have harmed you and made you question your worth. However, Michael assures her that you have the right to unconditional and complete affection. You deserve a spouse from paradise. Every day, someone should choose you because you deserve it. God says the person you'll marry is improving as a result of a recent experience. They were betrayed, disappointed, or severely hurt by an individual, prompting them to question the integrity of others around them. They were emotionally hurt, misled, or tricked by that person. Nonetheless, God used that agony to create a path. They were not negatively harmed by the separation. This resulted in their cleanliness. It allowed them to perceive. It helped them comprehend the ideal attributes of love. It allowed them to perceive your worth prior to their first meeting with you. I used their damaged hearts to prepare them for the love they will show you, God says. God's favor ensured your safety, just as it shielded your future husband from the improper connection. However, the more you perceive favor, the more it grows. Double-tap this screen and select the like icon. Tell yourself, God's favor is at work in my life. I'm surrounded by His protection. I am receiving His best wishes. Do you appreciate this video? Visualize God's love penetrating all aspects of your life, including your health, finances, relationships, and sense of peace. To get it, simply press it. Your future spouse has been working on their own development without your notice. They want to improve their financial situation, mental stability, spiritual awareness, and overall wellness. They want to be able to provide for you, keep you secure, and stay by your side. They desire to be someone who inspires admiration and pride in others. They strive to be someone in whom you can fully trust and feel secure. They like to greet you with a prepared individual rather than one who is confused or lost. According to God, they are growing into exactly what you need. It will be fundamentally different from any other sensation you've had. That is something God wants you to be aware of. It will be characterized by a sense of peace, security, solace, and divine guidance. It won't appear to be a forced effort. There will be no uncertainties. It will not appear to be just speculation. Your spirit will identify them right away. You will also be familiar with their mindset. You will feel a sense of familiarity from your first contact. An unexplainable sensation of calm and irresistible attraction to them. According to God, this link is planned. Your prospective partner is currently sending you a message in the spirit world. They want you to know that you are not alone. Regardless of the circumstances, that person will enter your life and express their feelings for you. They will love you unconditionally, guard your heart with dedication, and hold you in high respect. They want you to know that they are ready to adore you in the way that you deserve. It is critical for them that you know that every tear, sadness, and disappointment has helped shape you into the person who will always be by their side. They want you to know that they have also been expecting your arrival. Before this connection may develop, God requires you to give up something. It is critical that we cut all ties with any past trauma, memory, betrayal, or feeling that has lingered for a long time. In addition, He wants you to believe in Him. Relinquish the pain and let Him repair the parts of your existence that are still causing you agony. Because you must be ready to receive unconditional love when your future spouse arrives. It is essential that you are open to receiving affection. You must be convinced that pleasure is within your grasp. Release what was. Prepare for the upcoming events as God has commanded. The person you'll marry is more closely related than you may realize. Their existence is experiencing a metamorphosis that will immediately tie them to you. They're making decisions that will align your paths. They are moving toward your destiny in spiritual, emotional, and physical ways. Everything is perfectly timed, and nothing can stop God's plan. Trust me, I will guide you both, God tells them. Archangel Michael says the relationship between your spirits is already active. Despite the fact that you cannot fully see it, it is becoming more powerful. The spiritual link is becoming stronger. As the meeting day approaches, the attraction will grow. You may feel rapid changes in your emotional state, such as intermittent bursts of hope, tranquility, or even inexplicable dreams. These are signs that the connection with God is growing. According to God, the person you marry will love you more than you can imagine. They will stand by your side through every victory, challenge, and battle. When you're down, they'll hug you, listen to you, and talk about their feelings. They will be proud of your accomplishments, help you determine your goals, and support you on your spiritual journey. They will not pass judgment on your past because they can see the depth, honesty, and purity of your heart. They will choose you without hesitation. It is a deep reality that someone is currently praying for your safety, recovery, and happiness, even though you have not yet met. Please let me know if you have a sensation of comfort in your spirit, as if you are being monitored and adored from afar. Please share your opinions in the comments section. I am feeling them. By making this simple statement, you become more aware of the spiritual link that already exists between you. The person you will marry will not come with the goal of stealing from you. They are on their way to help you with the construction process. They are on their way to ensure that your life is stable, loving, and prosperous. They are on their way to participate with you in a new narrative filled with joy, peace, and God's guidance. They want to build a home, live with you, and have a future with you. According to God, the person you will marry is ready for sincere affection. Temporary connections are no longer needed. They are no longer unclear about their feelings. They overcame their dread of the unknown. They seek something authentic, enduring, and derived from God. You are that creature. God desires that you have faith, not fear. You are secure. It is secure for you. There will be no complications. Have faith in God. Offer prayers for Him. Have confidence that the time is right. God is guiding your future spouse to you with astonishing precision. Prepare your heart, declares God. They are en route. God informs them that this is the exact moment they were meant to witness it. The time in your life that appears as a silent miracle, almost overlooked, but paused long enough for your heart to recognize the reality. God notifies you that this information is sent in a rhythm unique to your consciousness. A rhythm that creates the sense of someone gently whispering on your skin, warming your spirit, and summoning you in the midst of your thoughts. God has been building your strength through every hardship, your heart through every longing, and your faith through every night when you wondered whether anyone had heard your prayers, according to His message at the moment. God said that each of them had been heard. Nobody was squandered. No one was overlooked. Additionally, no one left during the night. They served as the linking factor for the message's transmission. This communication from Archangel Michael is of extreme importance. Open your heart without fear and take a big breath. He claims to have been observing you for quite some time. Despite your exhaustion, you continued to walk. I noticed your steadfastness in your convictions in the face of hostility from others. I noticed how you remained optimistic despite others' attempts to convince you that it was all a hallucination. Michael claims that you deserve honor from the skies. Heaven will respect how you recover from life's trials. Those in heaven respect your quiet endurance, which you do not often demonstrate. Your fortitude comes from the deepest part of yourself, where God put faith in you long before you realized you needed it. Your silence is empowering. This is a message from God to your prospective spouse, the person He has chosen just for you. Since before either of you was aware of the reasons for your feelings at various moments, their soul has been linked to yours. God says that the person you'll marry has a message on their heart. Declaring this message has caused them anxiety. They continue to perceive this message in their dreams, in signals, in odd thoughts, and in their attraction to you, despite their incapacity to express it. According to God, the person you will marry has been praying, hoping, and experiencing you. They want to know your location and when you plan to meet. Aligning with the prophets is not an error. It was purposefully carried out. I also encourage you to take significant action now to commit to God's timing. If you haven't already done so, please click the subscribe icon right away. Rotate it. Change the hue to scarlet. Ensure that it works properly. Subscribing to a YouTube channel is more than just following it. God, I am aligning myself with your prophetic promise for my existence. I adhere to the best time that you have chosen. I shall not overlook your activities. Sign up today to formalize your commitment. Even if they can't see your face, they can sense your excitement on some evenings. Furthermore, on rare occasions, individuals feel an unexpected surge of emotions that they are unable to express. It's as if their spirit is yearning for yours. The message is important, according to Archangel Michael. He goes on to say that your future spouse's heart is calling out to you in a way that heaven does not want you to ignore. According to Michael, the person you'll marry has been looking for clarity, peace, and guidance. Your name is evoked in the spirit whenever people question the course of their life. Even if they haven't heard or seen you, your energy has reached out to them. Your presence has already had far-reaching consequences on their future. Michael believes that the person you will marry is more deeply tied to you than you think. God assures you that you are secure. Your security is guaranteed, and the affection that surrounds you comes directly from Him. He promises you that there will be no negative consequences because He is responsible for the way. He assured you that the love journey He created for you is free of terror, perplexity, and loss. This journey is defined by God's timing, alignment, and revelation. God tells you that you may not always understand why certain relationships, individuals, or opportunities failed when you thought they would succeed. However, He wants you to understand that each door that was closed was a sort of defense. Every delay was advantageous. Every difficulty provides an opportunity for you to find the love that is meant for you. According to God, the person you will marry has also gained great wisdom. They have gradually improved their ability to love you as heaven intended. They've been conquering past hurts, worries, and mistakes. Some of you who are watching have loved ones, friends, or family members who need the same amount of mending. They also require this message from the prophet. God intends for you to be the one who delivers it to them. Right now, I'd like you to click the share icon in the center of this message. Distribute this video to someone close to you. Please forward it to a person who is still waiting for their breakthrough. Send it to someone who has abandoned the pursuit of affection. As you share, you bring the anointing into your daily life. Being a blessing to others will help you grow as a person. Now, share it and witness how God works. According to God, the person you will marry has faced times of loneliness, isolation, or doubt about their trustworthiness. There were times when they questioned whether they would ever find genuine love again. They questioned the authenticity of divine pairings, spiritual connections, and destiny. However, every time they tried to remove themselves from the concept of divine love, an unexpected sign, a strange dream, or a deep emotion compelled them back to you. Michael states that the person you will marry has been giving you good messages without your knowledge, despite the fact that they have not yet met you. This could appear as an unexpected emotional response. It may appear as a subtle melancholy that is not your own at times. When it occurs, you may get an immediate sense of warmth and care, as if someone is genuinely concerned about your well-being. It can emerge as dreams that appear to be too real, dreams in which you believe someone is present, or dreams in which you feel a hand clutching yours but cannot see their face. Michael claims that these incidents were not accidental. These items show that you and your future spouse have a spiritual connection. As you go through this awakening, remember that your assistance with this endeavor is not a hoax. It's a heavenly omen. Each seed evolves into a source of light, combating the existence of darkness. Jesus claims that by giving water to others, you will receive it yourself. This isn't historical. It is an ongoing commitment to your future. Approach this situation with a strategy and faith. Giving can help you realize the potential that God has already built for your life. Have you come across these indicators? Have you ever felt a sudden sensation of warmth, a calm that is beyond comprehension, or a dream that seemed too real to be true? If this is the case, I would like you to follow the link right away. Right, I sensed from the remarks. By doing so, you are preparing your heart to receive even more lucid signals in the next days and verifying the genuineness of your relationship with God. According to God, the person you marry will bring peace into your life rather than chaos. The end outcome will be stability rather than chaos. They will give a specific explanation, not a vague one. God believes that one should not be forced to compete for affection. You deserve love that is patient, loyal, and composed, and that gives you a sense of security. That love is similar to God's love for you, a love that listens to and understands your emotions even when you are unable to express them. According to God, the person you will marry will not hurt you, disappoint you, or deplete your spirit. They will be there to encourage you in your faith, keep your heart close, and guide you through all of life's phases. Your future husband, who is unaware of the circumstances, organized a section of your narrative. They have made progress toward becoming the partner you require with each decision they have taken, including those that have caused them tremendous suffering. Their emotional depth, compassion, and maturity have grown as a result of their experiences, both positive and unpleasant. According to God's teachings, both you and the person you intend to marry must grow. We are approaching a significant and influential event. However, I would like you to join this community of people who believe in prophetic truth. I'd like to make sure you continue to receive these messages, as time is of the essence. If you haven't already, now is the time to subscribe. Press the icon to join this prophetic family. By subscribing, you notify God that you have established yourself in this location. This is my current location. Don't let the enemy seize what God is about to accomplish because of your lack of connection. Enroll immediately. You are both currently experiencing a period of heart opening, things falling into place, and a strengthening of the spiritual connection. Michael, the Archangel, advises us to be more cautious. The person you will marry is willing to express the emotions that their soul has been longing to express. The message goes as follows. They are interested in finding you. That is not the person the world sees, nor is it the version of yourself that you occasionally doubt. Rather, it is the true version of yourself that God painstakingly created. Your future spouse wants you to be kind, loyal, honest, gentle, strong, empathetic, wise, and intelligent. They are looking for a partner who can express profound affection for them. According to God, your future spouse's message will include an apology. This message is for the person who is able to forgive and has a quiet fire within them that provides a sense of security, inspiration, and belonging. They want to find you more quickly, not because they have committed an offense against you. They're sorry they couldn't stop you from going through so much pain. They wished they could have held your heart while you wept silently at night. They regret not being able to be with you during your difficult time. Even if they have not met you, their soul is aware of it. Their soul is imbued with a sense of obligation to provide for you, as well as a gentle yearning to offer you comfort, assistance, and a steady presence. God says that the message is also a promise. The person you are engaged to marry has expressed a willingness to be patient with you, understand your fears, support your goals, and be there for you in all circumstances. These individuals promise to help you with your personal development, engage in conversation, and build a relationship with you based on love, trust, and divine purpose. They claim that they will choose you on a daily basis, rather than just when it is obvious. They promise to love you with the same genuine love and loyalty that heaven has shown to both of you. Archangel Michael claims that you will recognize your future spouse based on the emotions they elicit upon entering your life, rather than their physical appearance or verbal communication. It will provide a sense of calm. It will feel familiar. It will evoke a strong sense of home. You will feel a sensation. You will feel a sensation of opening. You will have the sensation of declaring, "This is the one." Even if your mind has a brief period of uncertainty, your soul will understand immediately. Every day, your knowledge will grow more robust. According to God, the person you'll marry is currently approaching you. The path is becoming more evident. It is just the right time. Signs are beginning to emerge. It is now critical to understand this message in its entirety. The mere presence of these words on a screen does not necessarily indicate that they are correct. Use your faith to accomplish it. You are about to enter your divine future. Don't forget that this message doesn't end with your actions. Users may use your innovation to reach their destinations. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you," it is not poetry. Every seed you plant yields oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and security for your family. This is your time, my child. Have faith and watch God multiply whatever you let go of. If you believe this message is intended for you and that your future spouse is on their way, I want you to make the most bold statement of all. Just type, "I am ready" in the comments section below. Not, "I hope so," or "maybe," but a strong, clear statement, "I am prepared." Feel a shift in your spirit as you write it. In this step, you progress from hoping to knowing and receiving. This is the time for you. Please enter the information at this time. I'd like you to do one more thing before we end with prayer, something that will expand the scope of this breakthrough beyond your own. Send the prophet's message out into your network. Press the share button. Add this video to your story. Tell your friend about it. Send it to someone who needs to know they are being prayed for and wants to marry. According to the Bible, give and you will receive. When you share this, you lay the groundwork for a breakthrough. So, you are applying the anointing in your own life to make things happen. You're telling God not to give this blessing to just me. I also want it for others. When you do this, heaven rewards you even more. As we prepare to pray, please share this video. Type Amen if you agree with me. Before we wrap up this captivating story, I recommend that we take a moment to reflect on this deep reality. This message was not discovered coincidentally. This is not just a coincidence. This is Archangel Michael's direct message to you. He's reaching out his hand and inviting you into a safe, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This spiritual idea is quite simple. Nonetheless, it has the capacity to transform your entire life. You will not just gain blessings if you follow it. They will multiply and permeate all aspects of your existence. Accepting this invitation grants you immediate, early access to potent content and heavenly insights that are now unavailable to the broader public. Now is your opportunity to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and rapid advancement toward your destiny. Do not miss out on this historic opportunity. Your triumph is near. Immediately join Archangel Michael's inner circle by clicking on the special link in the description. This is the only way to assure that you never miss direct, targeted messages designed to improve and empower your life. If you want to reinforce your connection, you may find the link in both the pinned remark and the description. And for those who feel called to expand on this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is provided, which is entirely optional. However, your presence, attention, and energy are already extremely valuable. Action is required. Your abundance is ready.